Welcome to Rise and Shine Daily Business Tech Boost with me, Charly Leetham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and break them down into bite-sized tips you can use right away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and shine. It's your daily dose of business tech inspiration with me, Charly Leetham. Episode number 415 today. I'm going to do something a little different. Well, I've done it once or twice. I'm just trying different formats now. Today, I'm going to show you how to share a Google Calendar. And without further ado, I'm just going to go straight to the tutorial because I've got all of the intro done there. See you later, guys. G'day guys, it's Charly, and in this episode I'm going to show you how you can share a Google Calendar. Not just share it so that you can have public view it or see free busy times, but you can share it with a team member so that the team member can access and manage your events, add events to it, maybe even manage the sharing on your calendar with other team members. This is perfect for when you have an EA or a VA who's operating as an EA for you and you need to give them access to your calendar, but you don't want to give them your login. It's a real security risk to give people your login details to your own personal account. And one of the things that these applications like Google Workspace and Microsoft 365 and Zoho all do perfectly well is allow you to delegate access and give access to other people without giving away your own personal login details. Really important stuff. But today what we're going to do is just look at sharing a calendar. So I have logged into my Google Calendar. This is a Google Workspace account, a calendar. There will be a few small differences in this calendar than there will be if you're just using a standard Gmail calendar, but they are very, very similar, which is why I'm using this one and not a Gmail calendar. So you'll see I've logged in. I know I'm logged in because I've got my smiling face up here in the corner, and down here in the left-hand column, I have all the calendars that I have created within my own Google Calendar. You can have multiple calendars within a Google Calendar login. And I've created a couple which I no longer use, but they're there and I haven't deleted them yet. Under my calendars, though, you'll see I've got Charly Dwyer. It's got the tick in it. That's the calendar we're looking at here. And to the right-hand side of that, you've got three dots. To get in to make your changes to your settings, you're going to want to go to those three dots. And you're going to want to say Settings and Sharing. Click on the Settings and Sharing option here. From here, if this is the Settings and Sharing screen or the Settings screen, if you just scroll down, a lot of this stuff is going to end up getting blurred out, so don't worry if you can't read it, it's fine. It's just really protection and privacy things for me. But from here, when you get down to here, you've got two options of sharing. You've got the access permissions for events and you've got shared with. I'll quickly run through access permissions for events and then I'll go to the shared with. The access permission for events is when you give out the shareable link to your calendar here. It says, well, it tells Google when someone goes to that link what different people can see. For example, you'll see I've got this make available to public. Because this is unchecked, if I send out the shareable link, only people who are within the Leetham Trust will be able to see that link. If it goes out to the public, it's going to get that calendar's not public, you can't view it. It's going to get an error message. If I wanted to make it public, and the reason you would make a calendar public is if you have a calendar of events, maybe you're running markets, maybe you're running training, maybe you've got exercise classes, maybe you've got dog training classes coming up. You just want people to see when those classes are running. You can click on the make available to public link here. Once you've done that, you've got a couple of options. You can say see all event details. So when you do that and they click on the shareable link, they'll be able to see the time, the date, any descriptions you've put in, pretty much anything you've put on that event that you can see on your calendar, they'll be able to see when they go to that shareable link. This is really good, by the way, if you're using it as an embedded widget on your website and you just want to, dare I say it, a quick and dirty calendar so that people can see what's going on. The other option you have is to say show only free and busy. This is probably good if you want to be able to do bookings or to say, look, I'm available during these dates. If you go and have a look here, you'll see when I'm available to do things. So you can make your calendar public. I'm not going to make it public because I don't want people to see this calendar. You can make it available to people. This is a Google Workspace option. I can make it available to people within my organization. And from there, I can do the same thing. I can say show free busy times. I can say see all event details. I've chosen to allow anyone who is within my organization who has access, who I give this shareable link to, the ability to see what's going on in my life. I can also share calendar information with other Google apps, and it's limited by the calendar access permissions. That's all very good and well. The one that you really want to know about, though, is this shared with one. This allows you to share your calendar with people who have a Google account. Now, they don't need to have a Google Workspace account. It can just be a Google account, free Google account, but you can allow them to have access to your calendar and see the events and do different things. So let's have a look and see what we can do there. So the first thing you're going to want to do is say add people and or groups. Just going to worry about people. When you do, you're going to get when you click on that button, you're going to get this pop-up and it's going to show you a list of contacts here. Don't sweat it. They're your Google contacts. They're people that you've been communicating with in Google. Don't sweat it. You don't need to use them. You can just type in an email address. So in this case, I'm going to type in Charly at, yeah, there we go. That's my personal account. I have that sitting there so I can do these types of demonstrations. You can type in as many people in here as you like. Once you've done that, you've selected everyone that you want to give access to your calendar, you can select different permissions. So for the people that you're adding here, you can only set one set of permissions. So in this case, I can choose only show free busy, see all the event details so they can view my calendar. They can't make any changes to it. They can make changes to events. Fantastic if you want to have someone who's managing your calendar for you. Or if you want to have someone who's got a little bit more admin, make changes and manage sharing. So I'm going to give me the options to make changes and manage sharing. By doing that, I should also be able to allow things like integration platforms like Zapier and Make.com, give them access to my calendar to add events as I do various automations. With that done, you just click send and voila, that's going to send me an email on my other email account asking me to accept the invitation to manage this account or this calendar, and we're done. I will have access on my other email, pretending that I'm someone else, of course, and I will be able to make the changes and do everything I need to do. All right, guys, how do you think about that one? What do you think about that one? Was that useful? Do you have any questions on it? Oh, let me just finish this up, shall I? Once that's all done, you don't need to do anything else. You can just hit the back button and you're back to your calendar. It's shared. You don't have to worry about it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, wherever you're watching or listening to this video. I'd love to know if you've got any questions, if it raises anything, if you do something slightly different. I'd love to know what you think. If you do have any questions, please come and join me on my locals community or in my locals community, askcharlyleetham.locals.com. You can join the conversation there. You get access to me. You can ask questions, all of those sorts of things. You can send me a DM on any of our social media channels. I will get back to you eventually. You can visit me at my website, askcharlyleetham.com. If this video has been of use to you, please give it a like. I'd really appreciate that. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. Thanks, guys. Bye. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools, and resources, visit www.askcharlyleetham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.